expressions, smile, for they know what you're thinking. Mr. Jenny!
Look at that. Your axle on that trailer's broken.
Christ, come on.
Bazek! Bazek!
Joe, my father wants you.
Be right with you, sir.
You're all finished.
No, it's finished. Check it, will you, please? Check it.
It's the rear axle on my trailer.
Again?
Again.
Call all the men in the circus by their first names?
I know them well enough, yes. Why?
Yeah, I don't like it. You're my daughter, Teresa.
I'm a worker in the circus, too. I earn what I'm paid. I'll do as I please.
You are my daughter. That young man is a stranger to us.
He's been with the circus for nearly a year.
He's still a stranger. You know anything about him? Where he came from? Who are his people?
I know that I like him. I like to be with him, and I will be with him just as much as I
You will
want.
have nothing to do with Bozdek outside of your work. What's that bandage on Maria?
It's nothing. When we stopped suddenly, she got kicked. She'll be all right.
I wish we could take better care of you, baby.
Coming through!
Rotten. If that had happened in a performance, somebody would have broken his neck. Everything's rotten.
You're right. Everything's falling apart.
Father, I'm sorry that I flared up. But you don't need to be worried about Joe. He's a good man. He's decent. He's clean and...
I'm not worrying about him. But you, my darling. It's your fault that you're as ignorant as a child. You haven't anyone to teach you. No mother, no school except the circus. No one but me. I've had no time. Come on, we didn't stop it just to smoke. Get moving! Come on, Max, get up! Give a performance in Larry tomorrow. We entertain the people. Get circus back in the road. Come on, Max. Get moving! Get this circus on the road. Hurry it up back there! Hurry!
Why?
Police.
Private or secret?
Secret.
Where? You sure?
Yes.
Come on.
I really frightened him that time, didn't I?
The police are here. The police. Quiet.
Police are here.
Since when is it a crime to listen to music?
If you don't mind my asking, what are you trying to do with that chalk?
Everybody around here complains because I don't work with a circus. They say I'm just a piece of excess baggage, so I'm working up an act.
Oh, I see.
A man in Carlsbad once told me I had the most beautiful toes in the world.
Yeah, I know. I was that man in Carlsbad. We didn't have so many other things to worry about in those days. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Be careful. What are you doing there? The canvas is rotten. I didn't pull hard.
Don't you ever talk to Mr. Channing that way.
Who's that, no man?
He's the best I could get. He's stupid.
All of our canvas is going. Where's Playsack? He's supposed to be watching that.
He's gone.
Where?
Just found out he was a good man. They transferred him to work in a factory in Kotobi.
I see. Maybe you'll be the next one, Mister. Come on, little pals!
I hope not, Mr. Cherny. My whole life's in this circus.
Yeah, I know that. We couldn't get along without you.
Took you long enough to get here.
Come on with my spear! Come on!
Well, Cherny, excuse me.
What did the police want?
I don't know. They didn't talk to anyone. They came, they looked at us, and they went without a word.
They suspect something.
I wouldn't worry if they'd asked a question or two. There's silence.
Everybody outside, move!
It's coming down.
You love your flowers, don't you, Mrs. Sherrick?
Oh, yes, they're beautiful. I love to work in my garden.
Good coffee.
I don't make it. My husband's the cook. Oh, what's that?
Policeman.
They're not gonna move themselves. Let's go! Come on, you people!
Are you the manager of the circus?
No, sir. He's over by the horse town.
Baby, come on, dance. Get out. 1, 2, dance. Teresa, make him lift his left foot.
You are Carol Chanik? Yes. You are to come with me.
I'm arrested?
You will be taken to SMB headquarters in Pilsen for questioning.
What time is it? Will I be able to return in time for the performance this evening?
Perhaps, if your answers are satisfactory.
May I be permitted to put my coat on, necktie?
Do it quickly.
Excuse me.
What's the trouble now?
I don't know. They're taking me to Pilsen.
Have they accused you of anything?
They didn't kill me.
Did it ever occur to you to stand up for your rights?
I haven't any rights. Nobody has.
When will you be back?
They won't keep me long. It's only the usual routine.
You know, one of these days you may walk in here and find I packed my suitcase and left. You think I couldn't get along on my own, don't you?
What? I didn't say anything. You look very nice. I know. If I don't get back in time for the performance, you know what to do.
I know, Carol.
Just keep an eye on everything, will you? Watch her. You think she cares? The minute he's out of sight, she'll head for the lion's cage.
What do you expect? She's not of the circus.
Always practicing your tricks, aren't you?
It's a pity you can't learn to do something.
Oh, I know a few tricks, too. No, women are not like angels. Don't place them so high above. Remember, no matter what I do, my heart belongs to you.
Now, come, Pasha. You're showing no life. We must have life in the act. Yes, we must have zest. Otherwise, the people go to sleep. They want you to frighten them, understand? Oh, I know, poor fellow. It isn't easy to show life when all we can feed you is slops. Mash, made of sawdust, for the king of beasts. But the show must go on. So come on, Pasha. Come on, we must have discipline. Show your teeth. Claw at me. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Come on. Ah. Can't you see I'm busy at the moment?
Why don't you let Pasha have a rest?
I'm an artist, madam. I'm never satisfied.
Janik's gone to Pilsen.
I told you I was busy.
I have plenty of time.
Everybody's watching. Come on, Pasha. Strike at me. Tear me to pieces. Come on, Pasha. Strike me. Tear me. All of time, some lovely love.
Johnny. Okay.
You are the owner of the circus, Chenik?
No, sir.
It bears your name.
Yes, sir, I used to own it, and my father before me. But
What happened?
in 1948, when the People's Democratic Republic of Czechoslovakia won the victory over fascist imperialism, my circus was nationalized, became the property of the state like everything else. I was permitted to remain as manager.
You have various members of your family with you in this circus.
Yes, sir, my wife, my daughter.
Your second wife?
Yes, sir. My first wife died. She was the mother of my child, Teresa.
You and your family form a little clique within the circus.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
You have private meetings late at night.
Of course, we get together. It's the way with all families, isn't it?
Your circus appears to be very cosmopolitan in its personnel.
Cosmopolitan?
International. You have many foreigners on your rolls. French woman, for instance, who calls herself La Duchesse.
Well, she's not French, sir. She's certainly no Duchess. Years ago, she married a sword swallower who called himself the Duke. And when he died, she went a little wrong up here.
At a performance in Malachek, she produced a French flag and waved it.
Well, it was only in honor of the memory of her husband. I confiscated the flag and burned it.
You have a Chinese?
Yes, sir.
Does he give adherence to the Chinese People's Democratic Republic, or is he one of the lackeys of the defeated fascist regime?
Well, I don't think he knows what he is, sir. He's a juggler. You see, sir, circus people aren't like other people. The only nationality we have, the only religion we have is the circus. We have no politics. We have no home, the circus.
Two weeks ago, you were ordered by the Ministerium of Propaganda to make certain changes in your performance as a clown.
Yes, sir. We made those changes. I was in the act where the other clown kicks me 27 times.
Did you continue to do as you had been ordered?
Well, to tell the truth, sir...
Answer my question.
No, sir, I didn't.
You went back to doing it just as you had done before?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Well, the way the propaganda officials wanted me to clown, it just wasn't funny. People didn't laugh.
And what do you do?
Well, I just stand there. I flinch on each kick, but my expression never changes.
This is considered amusing.
Well, the audience thinks so.
Can you show us?
You mean here?
Yes.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
You have to imagine it in the clown makeup and costume. See, he's trying to make me furious so that I'll turn around and kick him, but he can't do it. And then finally he's so tired that he can't lift his foot to kick me again. And then I do turn around and I give him a big kiss. Well, the propaganda people said that in this act, Yarmir, that's the other clown, should represent Wall Street imperialism. Silk hat, spats, diamond studs and all that. And I was to be an American Negro worker. And we were told to eliminate the kiss at the finish. Well, we tried it that way and they didn't laugh. We worked at it and worked at it, but they didn't laugh. And you can understand that without the unexpected kiss at the finish, it was no good.
You have your permit fuel?
Yes, sir.
You'll hand it over to the sergeant.
Well, it'll be given back to me. And without that permit, the circus can't continue to move.
That will depend.
Mr. Chief Inspector, I am not a political man.
You will do well to become one.
I've been with the circus in this country since I was born. I was here when we were ruled by an emperor in Vienna. I was a performer of the Masaryk and Benish republics and even under the Nazi tyranny. My circus isn't much anymore, and heaven knows there are better clowns than I. All I ask is to be allowed to continue as a performer.
You have shown disobedience which approaches treason.
I've never been a traitor. In the past month, I've given 7 shows free for the soldiers of our army.
You were ordered to give those shows, were you not?
Yes, sir, but I was glad to do it.
I must warn you, Colonel Chernik, that you will obey the instructions that have been given you. You will obey them within 48 hours, or you'll be transferred to a field of activity where you can do more constructive work and less damage.
But my circus!
Your circus! You've already forgotten it's no longer your circus. It's the property of the state. It'll be subject to liquidation and his properties turned over to your competitor, Vladislav Barovic, who has been far more intelligent in his ability to accommodate himself and his circus to the party line. I'll pay a fine of 100 krona for failing to do as you were told. You pay the lieutenant outside, then you may go. But we shall be calling upon you again within 48 hours. Oh, and when you do, we expect that you will have gotten rid of your La Duchesse.
Yes, sir. What'll she do? How'll she live?
It's neither here nor there. Just throw her out. Dismiss her. That's all.
Oh, Chernik. One moment. What about that radio receiver?
What about it, sir?
Is it equipped with a condensator?
I'm afraid I don't know what that is, sir.
Surely you're a good mechanic, Chernik. You know that a condensator enables you to bring in shortwave broadcasts?
Oh, I never listen to them, so I wouldn't think it.
I'm sure you wouldn't. But as long as the radio is there, others might. I advise you, just to be on the safe side with the police, smash your condensator. Remove temptation.
Let's look through it.
I know,
Check it.
I know where the radio section would be. The file would be back here.
This is the last.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, go now.
Let me go.
There we are. There's nothing in the dossier here about a radio set.
Isn't there?
Well, sir, what did you think?
You made a botch of the interrogation.
In what way, sir? I'm not aware that I had departed from my instructions.
You told him the circus belonged to the state. Don't you realize there is no state? The circus and everything, but everything belongs to the people. That's how you should have said it.
Yes, I can see my error now, sir. Thank you for pointing it out to me.
I'm not going to worry about this man Chernik. He seems to me a dull, uncomplicated clown. Is that what you think, Commissar Sergeant? And what do you think, Comrade Fesker?
Well, I think that this man Chernik is far from uncomplicated. Granted that he has never known anything but the life of the circus. Politically, he is an imbecile. I have a feeling that beneath the deceptive exterior, he is profoundly shrewd, subtle. There's something in the back of his mind that might make me... He's a dedicated man, with an exalted sense of individuality. He deserves to be watched. What will that circus be tomorrow?
Still in Valari.
I'll have a look at it.
The Ministerium of Propaganda and the perversities of human nature. All of those superior gentlemen end up in treason to the party. He'd like nothing better than to make fools of us. Well, comrade, if he's going to be watching that flea-bitten little circus, I'll see to it somebody's watching him. M42.
He's here.
He's here. God be praised.
Get into your own outfit. I'll be ready in time. There's no doubt about it now. Police have got a spy in this outfit.
Who?
We'll find out. Tell the others to meet in the ticket wagon right after the show.
Come on, John. Come on. Come on. Come on, Caesar. Caesar.
Good evening, Mr. Chernick.
Mr. Chernick.
What's the trouble, little boy?
I know they're all telling you.
Telling me what?
But it isn't my fault. I can swear to that. Please, Mr. Chernick, please keep her away from me.
Rudolph Hubman, you're the last good lion tamer left in this country. If it weren't for that fact, I should take great pleasure in killing you.
Mr. Chernick, the curse of my life is that I'm a handsome man.
There's your cue. Get on with your act.
Madame.
Who is it?
It's me, Chernick. I must speak to you.
Well, I'm occupied at the moment.
Even so, I have to speak to you.
Well, I can hear you quite distinctly from where you are, Johnny.
I've been to the police in Pilsen.
I hope you're spitting with their faces.
No, they were the big police, the SNB. There was an official there from the Propaganda Ministerium in Prague.
Swine! Every one of them.
They told me I must dismiss you from the circus. Accordingly, I'm informing you that you're dismissed as of tomorrow. You'll have 2 weeks' pay. Haven't you anything to say?
Go away! Go away!
Madame, the dismissal is canceled. Maybe they'll forget about it, or maybe I'll think of something to tell them. But you're not going to leave my circus. Not as long as I'm manager. Will you please burn that flag?
Joe, come on. Joe, come on, let's go for a walk.
What do you know about this Joe Varsity?
Not much. He's one of those displaced people. I think the Gestapo killed his father.
You ever talk to him?
Not much. Only about work. Keeps himself.
Got any friends that you know of?
Well, you know yourself.
Mr. Racer seems to be friends with him.
Uncle, Kalka!
Okay. Well, what you been up to now?
The Kalka stole something and Conradine wants to kill him.
Oh.
No!
Give it back to me, or I'll kill you!
Oh.
Get the fire hose, that'll bring it.
No!
Get the hose!
Never mind the hose. What was stolen, Conrad?
My crucifix! He stole it, I saw him with it. It's my own crucifix, I didn't steal it.
Believe you, Kalka!
You believe him, huh? I cut him in half.
Get off that rope! Come down off that! Come down here! Come down here! Come down, Conrad! Get down off of that rope!
Get off there!
Come down!
Come on!
Now get out of here, all of you. You go to bed. Go to bed.
You'll get it back from him.
Yes, yes.
You'll get it back.
Yes, now see you in the ticket wagon later. Now, Calvin, come down.
No!
Come down!
No!
You...
Come on down, Kalka. He won't beat you. He can get a job with Barovic Circus. Mr. Barovic himself offered him a job.
When did you see Barovic?
Mr. Barovic has a real circus. He has 4 elephants.
Come down. You won't be beaten.
You promise?
Yes.
You swear that?
Yes.
Come on down, Kalka. He won't beat you.
All right, come on. Give me the crucifix. Now you can pack your little bag and go to Barovic and his 4 elephants.
You can't do that, Carol. This circus is bad enough already. If you lose Carol...
Here, now get out.
If you do this, Carol...
Get out.
Well, at last you found someone you're not afraid of. A dwarf.
How'd they find out?
That's what I've been wondering. How? No one who knows about it except the 6 of us here, my wife and daughter. Whenever it's turned on, it's so low that no one outside the trailer could possibly hear it. No, I just cannot suspect any one of you. Perhaps I should, but I can't do it. What about Zama? My wife is my wife. We leave her out of this discussion. Our lives are at stake, Chernik. We can't leave anybody out. If she could betray you in one way, she could... I can forgive you for that only because you don't know what you're talking about. So that disposes of everyone except my daughter.
Teresa? That's impossible.
Thank you, Yaromir, you're right. But she's a child. She may have talked to someone. She may have innocently told someone what we listened to. And who is this someone? Well, she talks to that silent young man who handles the horses.
Joe Vazdik.
Joe Vazdik.
So he's the spy.
Be more likely. We don't know anything about him. Where he came from, who are his friends. As far as I know, he never sends a letter or receives one.
But there are lots of people we don't know anything about. That's always the way with the circus. They come and they go, and we don't ask any questions. Do you think he's learned anything definite?
No, I don't think so. But I have a feeling that everything's closing in around us. Chernik, you know that I've never been backward in my loyalty to you. I'd go along with you wherever you'd lead. But now, you look at that map and you dream. Dream. You seem to have lost the power of action. You've let that woman take the heart out. That's enough, Conrad, and now get out.
The race.
I'm going with you.
Oh, no, you're not. You don't know where I'm going.
Anywhere.
You don't even know who I am.
I don't care. I know you're the only man I've ever loved, ever wanted. And after today, I know that you love me, too. You've got to love me, Joe, and take me with you.
Therese, the first night that it's cloudy, no moon, I'm going to try to slip across the frontier into
Where's
the American
frontier?
zone. We're very near it right now. We'll be near it for the next few days.
Why do you want to do this?
Look at that, Therese. You know what that is? It's what is known as a dog tag. When my outfit was stationed near Plymouth in England, some of us had these things tattooed on us. We always felt it was a great joke. We said unless the sign gets blown off, they'll always be able to identify my grave. Oh, stop.
What were you doing in England?
I was in the American Army.
You're an American. Spy.
Be a lot better than what I am. A deserter. A lousy deserter. I'm a Czech, Therese. I was born and brought up here. Here. And when I was 14, my father, he saw what was coming. Munich, the Nazis. He got my mother and me and my little sister out of the country. He got us to America. And he stayed behind to close up his business. There's a little factory near Durand. He never got out. Anyway, while I was in America, I learned to think like an American, to be an American. But I was still a Czech. And I always thought the day might come when I could do something to help liberate my country. And find my father. The day of liberation did come, Therese. And I was here. I asked for a pass to go to Durand to look for my father. And they couldn't give it to me because Durand was beyond the Russian lines. So I thought, well, why not go AWOL for just a few days? It was easy to get civilian clothes then. Everything was confused. Well, I got to Durand. It was nothing but ruins. Ruins! So I walked to another town just beyond it. And I knew I wasn't any longer just AWOL. I was a deserter. I couldn't get back to the Americans. They'd already left Czechoslovakia. But the Russians didn't leave.
Joe. My darling Joe.
Oh, I worked at all kind of jobs. I even worked for the Red Army for a while. Can you imagine? I took care of their horses and I repaired their vehicles, and when the circus came along and your father offered me this job, I jumped at the opportunity because this was the chance I was waiting for. See, this way I could keep on traveling and keep on hoping I'd find what I was looking for.
Did you?
A man who'd been in the same concentration camp. He knew my father was dead. But he didn't know how he died. Maybe the gas chamber. Anyway, I'm glad he didn't know. Just one thing. One of these mornings you wake up, you find that I'm gone for good, but I want you to know that I'll always love you. Wherever you go, I'll go with you. I'll always be grateful to you. Look, Teresa. Teresa, come here.
I love him. And nothing on God's earth will take me away from him.
Go with your father, Teresa. Teresa! I don't want to cause you any unhappiness, but you're making a mistake. Much bigger than you can possibly know. You're my child, and I've loved you since the instant you were born.
You've got to believe
And
me,
you think
Tess.
I'm still the same sweet little bundle of innocence I was then? Well, I've grown up. I'm a woman and I'm going to act like one. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to pay more attention to your wife and see what she's up to.
Wait a minute, Calca. I want to wish you good luck.
Are you going to have breakfast or am I going to practice?
No. Keep your eye on the target.
Send Chernik here. Mr. Borovic wants to see him.
What do you want, Borovic?
I have one or two business matters to discuss.
I'm busy.
And I think it advisable to talk in private.
Step into my office. Never mind your bodyguard. Somebody's going to attack you.
Good. It would be a mistake.
I'm not armed. I don't need to be. Now, Bro, incidentally, where'd you get that outfit? What do you do? Change your clothes with the regime?
The man's got to live.
What possible business could you have with me, Bro?
Plenty, my friend, plenty.
Don't insult me by calling me your friend. What skullduggery are you up to now?
Skullduggery? Listen to the master. Now, what I want to know, Chernik, is how much of your show do you really think that you can take with you?
With me? Where?
Over the border into the American zone. Into paradise.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your plan. Your wild, crazy, but I must admit, amusing plan to break through the Iron Curtain as that railroad train did last year. You discussed it last night at a meeting right here in this ticket bucket. Present were your fellow conspirators, your cousin Yaramir, and the rest. I know all the names. You told him about your visit to Pilsen. You said that, you thought there must be a police spy in your troop. You suspect the young man, Joe somebody or other. Your plan is to, filter across the border by degrees. In the dead of night, somewhere in the wild country between Tatchev and Maravisky, you'll send an elephant here, an acrobat there, sneaking through the woods where the sentries can't cover every inch. You figure on some losses, but you think that within 3 nights, you'll have the bulk of your circus across.
Where'd you get this information? Not that you'd tell me.
Your floorboards are old and loose. Sound seeps through the cracks and a little man crouching under the wagon.
Calca.
Ask him why he brought the information to me rather than to the police. Fortunately for you, the little dwarf is even more terrified of the police than you are. I locked him up. You needn't be afraid of him talking for the time being. In fact, you have nothing to be afraid of except me. Got a match?
What do you want out of me, Borovic?
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. I merely came to warn an old friend.
Oh, for God's sake, Borovic, tell me what you want.
No more than the leavings, Channing. Surely you don't imagine to get your whole show across?
No. I should be leaving the tents. All of them.
Are they in good condition?
Is anything in good condition these days?
Very well, I accept the tents. The seating.
You can have the seating.
The equipment?
You can have all the heavy equipment.
The lions?
No.
Elephants?
No! Think I leave any of my performers behind? You can have the wolves. They don't perform. But you'll have to round them up. I'm going to release them at the frontier to create a diversion.
You worked this down to the last detail, haven't you, my friend?
For 3 years, I've been thinking about nothing else. I told the police in Pilsen that I'm not political, and that's the truth. But when they try to force their politics on my circus, on my show, then I must fight them. If I'm not able to fight them, I must escape from them. I'll make that attempt whatever the cost.
Channing, I've always given you credit for being a good circus man. And all circus men are fools, otherwise we wouldn't be in the business. But you know, you're the biggest fool of us all. Don't you realize that your plan is now impossible? They've cut down every tree, they've demolished every house for the depth of a mile all along the border. They've mined every field, they've put up 3 rows of barbed wire fences, one of them electrified.
I learned all that yesterday on my way back from Pilsen. I'm not going to try to filter across. I'm going the direct route. Right down the road. And all at once.
It's impossible.
Well, the very fact that it's impossible could work to our advantage.
When are you going to try it? Tomorrow? Friday?
Today.
Today? You ready?
No. But with you in possession of the secret, and Kalka, I couldn't run the risk of any delay. I know I couldn't trust you any further than I could see. Make the dash this afternoon. Yeah, I got to do it in broad daylight. That's the one thing they never expect.
Life won't seem nearly as interesting with you in your grave, Channing. Everything's changing. You know that wonderful rope act I used to do?
Oh, that one.
No, the one I used to do personally.
Oh.
You know what they've done? They made me take it out.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Said it was Western.
Oh,
What's worse, American.
Oh, I know. No, thanks.
Well, I'll be sorry to lose you, Jenny. Oh, who knows? A miracle might happen and a few of you might get through alive.
Wait a minute. You and I'd better have a fight.
Fight?
Yes, you hit me, I hit you. We roll on the floor, knock over furniture, break things, make an uproar.
Why?
The spies in the circus will report to the police that you and I have had another of our little disagreements. Otherwise, you'll be suspected, too. What are you smiling at?
Are you sure you're in condition for a fight?
Well, never mind that. The police will be alerted for trouble, but not the real trouble. Come on, Roy. Don't just stand there laughing out of your ugly mouth.
Why, you couldn't even get through a mock fight.
Oh, we'll see about that. Come on.
With pleasure.
Wait a minute, Borovic. First, I have to ask you a question. For as long as we've known each other...
Out of breath already.
Which is quite a number of years. You've been hoping and praying I'd fall off that tightrope and break my neck.
That's correct.
Now you know enough about me to have me arrested and tortured and hanged. Thrown into the lime pit.
That's correct,
All right, then why'd you come here and go through all this rigmarole of making a business deal? Why didn't you just turn me into the police and take all of my circus for nothing?
You mean to say you couldn't answer that question yourself?
No.
You'd do exactly the same thing if you put yourself in my place.
I don't want to put myself in your place, Broly. Answer the question. Why are you suddenly acting like a decent person?
Janik, it's true. I have no more love for you than you have for me. We'd both cheerfully rob each other or cut each other's throats. But we are together on one thing. We're both circus men. First, last, and always. We hate the government and we hate the police.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to a question of the circus against the law, you know which side I'm on.
That's right. I see that. That makes sense.
Well, you ready?
Oh, yeah, fine. All right, hit me.
Oh, you gotta start.
No, please, you hit me.
Oh, it was your suggestion.
No, but just hit me, please.
Well, as a matter of fact, I sprained my hand last week.
Oh, sir. Well, then, push me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Wait a minute, not my window. I said break the furniture.
Oh, you didn't need to do that. Not on my face, you...
Hey, open the door! Kenny! Open the door! Kenny, open the door! Fine. Kenny, open the door! Aha! Like this! The greatest rope back of all time! So you didn't like my rope back, eh? No! That's a present! My 25th Jubilee! Kenny! Open the door! Kenny! Open it! Kenny! Kenny, open the door! Carol!
You think that's enough?
Oh, I think that should be about enough.
Little statue?
Yeah, it's intact. You know, I think you better a little more.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Give me some of that.
Sure, help yourself.
How's that look?
That looks pretty good. Yeah. Better take your coat off, be more convincing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What about your collar and your
yeah, thanks. And I'll send the tricks to Mikolov.
Mikolov? Yeah. All right, I'll pick him up there.
Good. Wait a minute. Huh? Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good touch.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, Jared.
Same to you. Good luck. Don't forget your revolver.
A revolver?
Yes. Oh, would you kindly return my matches?
Oh. Forget all about it.
Sure. Thanks.
Sorry.
That's perfectly all right. But you know, I feel much better.
Yeah?
Much. Let's go.
Get out! You ever come around my circus again, Robic? I'll feed you to the wolves! Get away! You haven't heard the last of this journey, not by a long chalk!
Leave him alone! Don't lay a hand on him. Let him go. They won't trouble us again.
Carl, are you hurt?
Of course I'm hurt. Yarmouth, come on.
Are you all right?
Yeah, Fozzik, excuse me, please. We move as fast as possible.
We haven't got enough gas to get the unit chief.
We got enough to get to the frontier.
Now?
No.
But you're sentencing every one of us to death.
We're dead now. This is our last chance to be alive again. Now get to work.
What about the others? Shall we assemble and tell them?
No. If we get across and any of them are foolish enough to want to come back, they're free to do so.
They'll all get killed.
That's liberation, too. Fozzik, go on.
Yes.
Fozzik, The tent wagons move out 2 hours ahead of the rest of the circus. I want you to go with them, take charge of them. I have other work for Crofter.
Yeah.
We'll meet in Mikola.
Yes.
I'm going with you, Joe.
No, you're not.
I'm scared, Joe. I'm scared you'll try to make your escape before the rest of us catch up with you.
Daylight, no, too late.
Joe, I'm going with you.
What did Barovic want of you? You're high?
He came as a friend.
Huh, a friend. He gave you a good beating, all right. What made you decide to stop being a man and turn into a crawling little worm? When I first met you, you were a great man. Circus Chernik was famous all over Europe. Kings and queens asked you to perform at their courts. The greatest circus people came to you. Ringling, Hackenbach, Krohn. They wanted to study at Circus Chernik and maybe steal from it. And now look at you. You let Barovic beat you. You let the police beat you. Why don't you stand up to them like a man? Why? Why? Oh, you haven't even got enough spirit to answer me.
Get him here. What? Those 10 wagons are going to move out by 10 o'clock. Tell them to put every man they can on it. Speed up the loading.
All right.
You know why I did that.
You should have done it a long time ago.
Swings, he connects, there it goes! It's still going along, hard hit ball, it's in there, it's a home run!
What happened? I wonder what that is they're drinking up there. Every day, the same rations. Let me take a look.
Here comes Scooter Rizzuto to the plate. Rose shakes his head at Campanella, he seems a little jittery out there now.
I don't know what it is, some kind of schnapps.
Just going back for it?
I wonder what it is they're drinking.
Hello! 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 3 men, civilians.
Yes? Yes? All right. Captain, sir. 3 men civilians in a Jeep at Sentry Point 152.
Tell them to find out who they are.
Yes, sir.
All right. What was that?
Must mean they've seen us from the watchtower. Hello? Sentry Point 152. Sentry Point 152. I must remember that. There are circus people. England Circus Chernik. Their papers are in order. Yes? Yes. Their papers are in order. Their circus will pass later today along the road from Larry to Mikolov.
They must always reconnoiter travel routes to find suitable places for resting and watering the animals.
That's their problem. Let me eat.
It's all right. Just stand facing me so you can see down the hill. Don't keep looking in one direction. Give me a cigarette, Jammer. Being watched from above. Just chat casually. That river is the frontier. The moment we go over this crest, we'll be plainly visible from down there. Those long, low buildings of the barracks. All along the river, the roads are barbed wire, electrified wire as well. Mines, too. The road's clear. The bridge is clear.
There's a ditch across the road.
They know it's utterly impossible for anyone to escape at this point. That's to our advantage. There's Bavaria. Bavaria? Good day to you, sir. I want you to release the wolves when we approach the command post at the frontier.
Right.
That'll be the signal for the bomb and full speed ahead. We'll abandon every vehicle we can. All the animals except the cats will proceed the last stage of the way on foot.
What is this? Why aren't they busy loading?
I don't like it, Mr. Chairman.
You don't like it.
This is a fine time to find out you don't like the work you've been doing with me for 20 years.
May I have a word with you, Mr. Chernik?
Certainly.
Are we moving?
We're moving.
Good.
Make it quick, Croft. We're in a hurry.
Mr. Chernik, what's the meaning of all these changes? We're heading for Mykolaiv. We should be going to Udice in the opposite direction.
Well, I have orders to give a show for troops.
Well, then, why isn't Yaromir going ahead to pick out the lot the way he usually does? Why aren't I with the tent wagons where I belong? Why have you put Vozdek in my place? What does he know about canvas? No, Mr. Chernik, there's something going on around here, and I don't like it.
Well, I haven't time to explain the whole thing to you, Crofter, but I made a deal with Borovic. Very satisfactory deal. I have to keep it quiet for the time being. Now get on with your work, Crofter.
Do the police know about this?
This is in no interest of the police.
Have you got a permit for Mykolaiv?
Of course I have. You think I'd be...
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Crofter, have you forgotten who's the boss of this troop?
No, Mr. Chernik, but I'm afraid you've forgotten something. Something very important. These aren't the old days. You don't own the circus anymore. You don't own me. I'm the leader of the tent men, the real workers in this circus. And I'm telling you for your own good, Mr. Chernik, you're headed for serious trouble if you don't change these orders you get.
Conrad, get some cord, tie him up, gag him. So he's the one. Of course he is. He said the tent men are the only real workers in the circus. That means the rest of us are parasites. All we do is entertain the people. Poor, unhappy people. My old friend. 20 years. Need to turn me in. Shove him under the tool bench, put some canvas over it. I got these men working. I want this whole thing loaded by the time I get back. It'll be about an hour.
What's that?
Wasik takes charge of the tent wagons. That means they get rid of him. Propta did me a good turn. Reminded me I have a travel permit for Mikolov. I'm going to the district police station to get it. So while I'm away...
Oh, good morning, sir. I hear you had a visit from your old friend Barovic.
Not an entirely friendly visit either.
Oh, it was just merely a little argument. What can I do for you, sir?
Nothing really. I just wanted to have a look around. Isn't that your mother?
Yes.
I seem to recall she was a performer, too.
She was once known as the strongest woman in Europe.
Didn't she work with lions?
Oh, yes, 18 male lions. Oh, yes.
I'd really like to look around a little.
Unfortunately, we're just about to move.
It's all interesting.
I'll get someone to show you around. I'm very sorry, but I have to go to the district police station.
Oh?
It's merely a matter of making out the usual forms for a travel permit.
Haven't you a travel permit yet?
Yes, but there's been a change of plan. We're going to Mikolov today.
I see. I'll accompany you to the police station.
So? Goodbye.
Bring him up. Bring that circus man up here. Johnny!
I was right. We look here and they looked at headquarters in Pilsen. We can't find anything about a change of route for this circus.
Why do you want to go to Mikolov?
Circus Barovic is in that region.
You want to set up a competition?
Oh, so nothing like that. Barovic and I are making some trades. I have some things...
Have you and Barovic agreed on this?
Yes, so we've agreed on everything.
But you said you had a disagreement.
Yes, sir, I know, but...
Why did you fight with him?
We always fight just for old time's sake. Even when there's no cause for it.
Why are you just so nervous, Jenny?
Well, sir, it's difficult to be completely at ease in the presence of the police. It's so easy to imagine all sorts of crimes that do not exist.
You're right, Jenny. It is easy to imagine. What is not easy is arriving at the precise facts. But you need not worry. We wish no harm to you or your circus.
We are fully aware that you're performing the service of the party by promoting morale.
We are not as rigid as we seem to be. We know that there must be a place in the system for circuses as well as doctrines.
You will go outside and wait.
I've got to have that permit, sir, and right away. If we don't get on the road sooner.
You were told to go outside and wait.
A highly unskilled liar. In fact, he's what used to be known as an honest man. You agree?
Oh, yes, Comrade Fesker, an honest man.
And therefore dangerous. I'm now convinced that this Chernik is on the verge of making a serious, perhaps fatal mistake. The thing to do is to let him make it, and then we can take appropriate measures. So give me his permit.
But I'm not sure, sir, that I have authority for that.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll take full responsibility.
Get me the commissar, Sergeant, at 42M Pilsen.
Margaret, take the big.
Thank God he's there. Come on.
Give you the permit?
They gave it to me. I don't know why.
Oh, did they question you?
They questioned me for the last time.
Do they suspect something?
Yes, but I don't think they're sure just what it is they suspect. Get a little gas put in this and have it coupled to my trailer. Croft all right?
Conscious but helpless.
I hope he has a safe journey to Bavaria. He's not overdoing it a little. Get in your other outfit.
Rudolph! Why aren't got you ready. We're about to roll.
I'm ready, sir. Leo, the cages.
Oh, and Rudolph. By the way, you must be prepared for some trouble today.
Trouble? I swear to you, there's nothing between Madame Chernik and me, nothing.
I know there isn't. That isn't what I'm talking about. We're going to cross the path of the circus Borovic today. I want you to put live ammunition in your pistol. There may be shooting.
Gott gehut.
Family of Borovic's men should take a shot at you, threaten to open the cage and let the cats out. But don't under any circumstances do it. We can't afford to lose them. Or you either.
Don't worry, Mr. Chernik. I haven't learned to use the whip for nothing. Ah! 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 Ah!
Huh? Just stay in the cage with the lions. You'll be safe in there. I know you're a miserable coward, Rudolph. Outside of the lion's cage, of course.
What's the matter, Carol? You look happy.
I look that way because that's the way I feel. I want some coffee. I'm starving.
You sit down. I'll make it for you.
Where's Teresa?
Somewhere about. I saw her a few minutes ago. What are all the flags for? Is it some kind of holiday?
That's what it is. Give me some bread, Donna.
There's something going on here, and you're very pleased about it. What is it?
I'm disobeying my own orders. You remember how I've listened to the broadcasts? About all those people who've escaped? About that railroad train that broke through?
I knew that was what you had in your mind. I've known it for a long time. But I never dreamed you'd ever have the courage to do it. Carol, when do we go?
A few minutes.
I'll be ready.
Camp wagons left 2 hours ago.
I know.
You never see them again.
No, I know it.
I couldn't risk the frontier with all that heavy stuff.
Of course you couldn't.
I sent Vosdik with him, so he'd be out of our lives forever.
No.
He's gone for good.
Teresa went with him on the tent wagon.
You told me you'd just seen her.
I know I did. I was lying.
She went with Vosdik?
Yes.
Teresa?
Carol, how could she know? How could I know? Nothing to her! Understand her!
We're ready. Are you giving the signal to roll? Roll!
Where are you going?
I'm going over the McCullough Road to the tent wagon.
Why in the name of...
Teresa, you went with Boss.
Proceed as planned to the bivouac point at the fork. Wait there. Teresa, she went with Vosdik. Water the horses, feed them. Do anything to make it look normal. I'll be back in time. I'll be back in time.
Let the girl go.
What did you say? Take your hands off.
We're rolling. Let them roll. Come on.
Where is she?
Who?
Teresa. She's not here. Don't play jokes with me, Vosdick. Where is she? She's not here, Mr. Cherny. Not here, eh?
Mr. Cherny, I didn't know. I didn't know. No,
Joe! Joe! Joe, are you all right? Are you all right? Joe, I'm never gonna leave you. Never.
You're coming with me now.
Joe,
You'd have given us all to the police.
he's an American soldier. He's hiding from the police. You don't know what you're talking about. He's an American. Look, there's the proof. He's going across the frontier. He's going back to the Americans, and I'm going with him. Oh.
Is that true? I'm going to try. And get in the Jeep. I told you, get in the Jeep. I can use you. I'm going to try it myself.
Come on. Well, come on.
We're going.
Be ready.
Don't gather. Keep at your work. I'll talk to you one at a time. Everything in order?
I hope so. But have you decided yet if the situation is right?
The road down there is clear. We're going.
Well, what are we going to do about this guard? Did you take a chance on firing a shot?
Talk to Vosdick. He'll attend to it. It's starting. Don't seem to be watching. He's trained in this kind of thing.
Here, Heidi. Come, Heidi. Here, Heidi. Come, get away. Get away. Get this dog away.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Come on, Heidi. Come, Heidi. Get out. Get this dog away. Take this dog away. Take it.
Get into his uniform! On your horse, Quinn. Helper, Grace, why aren't you dressed? Hurry. Light us off. Load him in. Give the instructions about taking cover behind the sandbags. If they're shooting, they must keep down. Even if they're piled on top of each other. Tell them to make the children keep down. Conrad, have you got my trailer at the end of the line? It's there, Chair. We're not taking the commissary. We're not taking any of the trailers except the ambulance. You can ditch the others. Right. You know you won't be able to take that.
I know, sir.
Isaac! Right on top of the first car. Try to look official, as if you were escorting us. If they ask any questions, you don't know anything except that you're obeying orders that came through from Pilsen. Yes? Watch out for Teresa. Yaromir, give Joe the bomb and his instructions.
All right, Carol, but the chances are...
It's homemade, so be careful with it.
The chances are... Fosdick, it may not work at all, but it may go off too soon. Hey, you look pretty good.
Yeah. Real sharp. You ready?
Yes.
Yes. Vosdick will give you the signal. Right. When the Chinaman releases the wolves at the command post, accelerate. Right. Step on it. Hit that barrier as hard as you can and keep going. Don't leave any block for Teresa and the pony. Yes, sir. But at the start, the pace is slow. Slow.
Slow, yeah.
When they see us creeping down that hill at the face of the elephants, they'll be certain we can't be trying anything desperate.
You see, Calker's back.
I've noticed.
I'm back, Mr. Church.
So I see.
Let me come with you.
They travel at a very slow pace because of the elephants. I'll have some men from the Polaris station with me, and I want you to alert the Mikolov station. Can I count on you? Good.
Father?
I guess we're ready. You all know your responsibilities. I'll give the command a roll from the back.
Listen, Chernik, I still say you should be at the head of the procession. You should lead us across.
He thinks if anybody gets left behind, it should be him. You know how it is on the sea. The captain's always the last.
But the elephants should be last. They're the slowest.
But he wants to be the last one to cross the frontier.
We'll see.
Max!
Entry point 152.
Crofter, I thought you had gone with the tent wagon.
Still here. They say they have orders to give a free show. Yes, sir. Right.
Cut the wire!
Oh, good afternoon, Commissar Sergeant. I'm going after that circus.
You're coming with me.
Pilsen?
Possibly beyond Pilsen.
Have you a warrant for my arrest? The charges? Of course, you've been ordered not to tell me anything.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of charges.
I know.
I was sure that sooner or later you'd exceed your authority. You have. You ordered the granting of an illegal permit to that circus. Get in the car.
Will you send some men after that circus?
We'll take care of it in due time.
It's got to be now. They're planning an escape.
Where did you get that idea from?
Where did I get it? From my fertile imagination, Sergeant. I tried to think like a circus man.
Tell my superiors all about it in Prague. From now on, Fesker, you need not worry about anything except yourself.
I understand. Sooner or later, it happens to all of us.
We're going, son. All I have to do is give the word.
Give the word, Carol. I'm ready.
There's one or two things. It's the end for us, or it's the beginning.
I give the order to stop.
Stop?
Give the order to stop this criminal escape. Give the order.
It's too late, Kraft.
No, it's not too late. Give the order.
Just stop and think what you're doing.
I've heard enough, Channing. I've heard enough in that trailer to... Traitor. Traitor! Traitor!
Crafty, you've got to be reasonable about this thing.
You're a traitor!
And why don't you shoot me?
Because it's my duty to turn you over to the police so they can get out of you all the details of this plot. Now give the order!
Well, if you can convince...
Channing, you're asking for death.
I've done that already.
I can get you mercy. You think what can happen to your wife? Give the order. Your daughter, give the order. Your circus friend.
Yaromir!
Conrad! Conrad!
Get the circus rolling. Get them rolling.
Roll! He said to roll!
Look at what they get for entertainment. A circus, for Pete's sake.
This is the circus tuning.
Tower reports an SNB man on lead vehicle of circus traveling at slow rate, followed by horses and vehicles which appear to be animal cages. 2 elephants.
Headquarters. Why couldn't they have given me notice?
Put through a call to Pills.
Yes, sir.
Now, what am I supposed to do with a circus? Morale show. Will somebody please tell me where I'm going to find a place for them?
This is the circus journey.
Did you get headquarters?
The line seems to be dead. I can't raise anything.
Send the man to question the garden with the circus. Do it yourself. And find out what his orders are.
Holy cow!
What are your orders? To escort this outfit here. They're giving a performance for the personnel.
Take it easy, don't get itchy.
Bitte? Mark's next to us.
across the river! Don't shoot him across the river! Don't shoot him across the river! Stop firing!
Get away.
Sergeant. Yes, sir. Straighten out the picture. Yes, sir.
2 men here!
Are we over?
Yes, we're over.
Teresa?
She's all right.
The elephant?
Yes.
The lion?
Yes.
And we've done it. We've done it.
You've done it, Carol. You've won. You're going to be well and you're going to be happy.
I'm gonna die myself.
No.
Start the parade. We give a performance tonight. We celebrate. We're free, Zama. You and I. Teresa. The circus. Is he dead?
Yes, he's dead. He got us across and he paid for it. He was glad to pay. Don't just stand there. You heard what she said. Go on.